Right, I'm doing another video on how, this time I'm doing a video on how to put the fire bricks back into the wood burner. And so what we do is we look up, we've got a metal baffle plate and a brick baffle plate. And if you look up here, let me do the camera again. I've just swept it, so you don't have to go through that. But like, oh, it's funny, this torch. I wish they didn't put SOS on it. Living in Sussex, really don't think anybody would come to my aid if I was flashing out. Can you see the bits of soot that's going around in there? Just tiny little fragments of it. It always happens when you've swept them. But like baits, what we're doing is, this one has got some brackets. I'm trying to do it so that you can see where it sits in. So I'm actually using the camera. Can you see that bracket there on that side, and then there's one on the other side. Let's see if I can get a bit closer or come a bit further away. I think there's one there and there's one on the other side, and vice versa. So we're going to put it back up on there. You see this bar that goes along here? That's a heat bar. That's hollow, that is, that side and on that side. And what that does is it draws warm air from the back of the appliance, or sometimes can be from the other areas, and then it blows the warm air down on this bit here. See that bit there? Blows it down on there. So that's how you get the clear view system on them. Let me just push that back up a bit. So yeah, that bit there, see that bit there? There's the gap along there, and them two bars that I showed you, that's what it does. It draws the warm air into it. So what we do, as I say, I'm just doing these videos so that it's just something for you to know. If you have a bird coming down your chimney, what you need to do to get it out. They can be a bit, you know, people can panic. I get people calling me up and say, we've got birds stuck in our chimney, can you come out? Sometimes, you know, I always like to help people out as much as I can, but sometimes you can't. It literally, everything what you do in a wood burner is all self-explanatory. With the brackets, it's all very self-explanatory. Like now I'll show you, I've put that bracket back in, that baffle plate. It's back into position. And as you can see, where that bar was on that side, it sits there. And then on that bar on that side, it sits there. And it does the same on that side and that side. So it's really simple to put on there. So very, very straightforward. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hoover the edges, because that's very important as well. The reason why I'm doing this one is because it's one of them ones that I'm not going to be doing all of them. Because as you know, there's hundreds on the market, and if you've watched any of my videos that of sweeping, if your appliance is on one of the videos that I've swept, then watch it, because you'll be able to see how the bricks all come out as well. So I'm only going to be doing a few of these that I think are important to do, but with these ones, as I said, it's always a good idea to check there's no hairline fractures in them, and if there is, always tell the customer, because you don't want them to think that, you know, if it breaks or anything. This one looks all right. There's a couple of little marks there on the side there, but nothing to worry about. But these particular ones, obviously, the dirty side, which is weird, goes on the inside, on the outside of the actual brick, and that they have like a little gap here, which is very handy. So you just put that to one side, but you always put the first one in first. And if you just look just down here, just there. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that, but if you look, if you've got that piece there, that you need to put that, see, and there as well. I might go over it quickly again at the end, just to show you. But why is it doing that? Stop doing that. So basically, that you put that left hand side one in first, and then you get the main one, which is this one. Try not to grab it from the end. Always try and grab it from the middle, and the reason why I say that is because, like, if there is any hairline fractures in these, you don't want to be breaking them. And as I said, these are very self-explanatory, because look at this edge is that it's curved, and then if you look on that side, it's just flat. so like it can only go one way. And then the other thing is like the clean side, this side, which is dirty now, because obviously it's dirty work being a sweep and my hands are dirty. That goes in like that, but you put it in at an angle and then you push it up like that, and then you put it in and it goes into position like that. You can make it really easy and simple to do. Just be careful that if you do it, remember that this area here on the right hand side is going to be loose, so like there's going to be nothing stopping that from falling down. So make sure it's right the way across. You can either put, sometimes what I do if it's a bit loose, I'll either get one of my brushes or even put a sheet there just in case it falls down, because if that falls down onto the metal grate, then it will break. There's no doubt about that. Trust me, it will break, and they're not forgiving at all. So then basically what you do is you put that piece back into there, and then you put your guard straight back there, and it is done. It's as simple as that. It's really easy. So if you ever get any birds coming down, remember, take this out first. You've got to take this bottom bit out first. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn you around. I'm just going to go through it with you one more time. So if you ever need to take these out, you take this bit out first, this guard out first. It literally lifts off. Very self-explanatory where it goes. See, there's holes there. You take that out, and then what you do is this is a great wood burn. It's been really thought out of how to get the bricks out, because you've got a gap on the side here, and then basically what you do is you can put your hand in here and then you can pull it out. But make sure what you do is you lift this bit up first. See, that moves up like that, and then pull it out. But also keep hold of this top piece. Take this brick out, drop it down to one side, hold in the top piece as well, and then what you want to do is, once you've got that out, put it somewhere very safe. Don't put them on top of each other, and I said don't grab them at the ends. Always grab them in the middle, and just have a look at them and make sure that there's no hairline fractures or anything like that. It's always a good idea, if there is, to let the customer know immediately so that they're aware. And as you can see with these ones, it's very explanatory where they go. You can see on the corner there's a little lip there and there and there and there. So this is a nice, straightforward, easy one to come in and out. Been very well thought of. And then this goes back into position. What I always do is I always leave the charcoal in there. This is a multi-fuel stove. I'm showing you me now. No, I'm not. Yeah, this is a multi-fuel stove, and it's in excellent order. One thing I would say is, as you know, the thermometers, they don't go there. They go there, about 3/4 of the way up. Make sure they're at the right angle like that. And then there you go, that's it, it's done. I'm just going to have a quick hoover around, and that is it. It's as simple as that. So if you go through these procedure, if you ever get a bird coming down, or you need to replace the bricks, you'll know how to do it. So it's very simple. But as I said, if you watch any of my videos that I've done where I've been sweeping the chimneys, you'll see that I have to take all the bricks out first before I do them. So I'm only going to do a few of these that I think that I haven't done. Because as I said, there's thousands on the market, so I'm just going to be doing lots of tip videos now, and if I get any interesting ones, then I'll be doing them. Anyway, have a great afternoon from Zachary Sweeps.